Shadows of Moros, Awakening. Introduction. In a world where reality intertwines with fantasy, we tell the story of a young man named Haru who leads a monotonous life in Tokyo. However, everything changes on a stormy night when he encounters an unexpected fate and is transported to a magical realm filled with secrets and adventure. This book follows Haru's journey as he discovers that he is not an ordinary human, but rather one with extraordinary powers linked to shadows. As he learns to harness these abilities, he faces challenges and struggles beyond his understanding. Will Haru be able to comprehend his powers and use them to protect this new world? What secrets await him in Moros, a land shrouded in a mystery that holds forces that could be pivotal? Join Haru on his adventure, where fantasy meets reality and destinies intertwine in a world of magic and exploration. Get ready for an unforgettable experience with Shadows of Moros, Awakening. Chapter 1. Awakening in a New World, the final day in Tokyo. Haru's life is always predictable. Between the long hours of his office job and his solitary existence, he often questioned whether he was living at all. It was on an ordinary rainy night in Tokyo that his life took a tragic, unexpected turn. He was walking home after a late shift, exhausted, and barely paid attention to bustling city streets. As he stepped onto the crosswalk, a bright flash and the screeching of tires froze him. In those brief, heart-stopping seconds, he felt a strange sense of calm wash over him, as though he was about to break free from the mundane. When the light faded, Haru was no longer in Tokyo. The noise, rain, and bustling lights, all of which had vanished. When he opened his eyes, he found himself somewhere strange and almost otherworldly. A world of infinite sky and mystery. Haru looked around, awe. He stood in the middle of a lush, vibrant forest, unlike anything he had seen. The sky above him was not blue, but a swirling mixture of purples, pinks, and blues that seemed to shift and shimmer, creating a dreamlike aura. The air was rich in a strange, earthy aroma, as though it was pulsing with life. As he took in his surroundings, Haru felt a strange sense of calm, even though he was certain that this was not a part of Earth. He did not panic or scream, but instead felt unusual curiosity. "Is this the afterlife?" he whispered, and his voice barely broke the stillness of the forest. However, something about this place felt too tangible and alive to be a realm of spirits alone. The encounter with Zaith, the spirit dragon. Just as he was beginning to wander deeper into the forest, a sudden gust of wind swept through, rustled the leaves, and sent a chill down his spine. He noticed a shadow moving above him, weaving through the trees. He turned to see a massive serpentine creature descending from the treetops, a dragon. Its scales shimmered in shades of silver and green, and its eyes, ancient and wise, locked onto him with an intensity that seemed to pierce his soul. The dragon, whose voice resonated in Haru's mind, introduced itself as Zaith, the guardian spirit bound to this realm. Haru felt both awe and fear as Zaith's deep, echoing voice spoke to him directly, bypassing words and reaching straight into his thoughts. "You are not of this world, mortal. Tell me, how did you arrive here?" Zaith's gaze seemed to hold an eternity of memories, and Haru sensed that he was in the presence of immense power. Stumbling his words, Haru explained the last thing he remembered from Tokyo. Zaith listened to a quiet intensity, then said, "You have crossed between worlds, a young one. However, I sense something within you, something ancient. You have been called here for a reason, though even I cannot say what that purpose is." Zaith's words left Haru both puzzled and intrigued, filling him with a sense of purpose that he had not felt before. The awakening of Haru's powers. Before leaving, Zaith extends his clawed hand, placing it just above Haru's heart. A pulse of energy flowed through him, and he felt an overwhelming surge of power, dark, shadowy energy stirring within him as though awakening from a deep sleep. "This power lies dormant in you," Zyth said, his eyes narrowing. "It is both a gift and a curse. In this world, shadows hold power, and you are one of the few capable of wielding them. However, shadows are fickle and dangerous. If you let them consume you, they will." Haru felt a rush of emotions, fear, excitement, and curiosity, as energy settled within him. He did not understand this power, but felt drawn to it, as if it were a part of him. Finally, knowing look, Zyth spoke. "Seek out those who can help you understand this world. Your journey has only begun, Haru." Embarking on the journey, after Zyth disappeared into the depths of the forest, Haru stood there, feeling the weight of his new abilities. He took a deep breath, allowing gravity in his situation to sink. This was not a mere dream or hallucination. He had been given a second chance, a new purpose in an unfamiliar land filled with magic and mystery. Determined to uncover his destiny, Haru sets out through the forest, feeling both fear and excitement. With every step, he felt as though he was shedding his old self and becoming someone new, someone who could control the shadows, wield mysterious powers, and maybe even find a place in this strange, enchanting world. Thus, Haru's adventure began.